The past few years have been pretty difficult, not only in the world, but in my own personal life. I've done so much and so little at the same time. I started a real job at Starbucks. I started to really find myself and surround with the people I love, or that's how I wanted it to be. And yeah, I got a job and met some really cool people because of it. But I feel like I missed out on a lot of moments and potential friendships because I was wrapped up in my head about how I can control the way I want things to be, rather than just live the moments out for what they were and being present with the people that I love. My name is Jackson, and this is the first episode of Finding Myself in My Own Life. The title's in progress.
I get a coffee and the paper, have my own conversations with the sidewalk and the pigeons and my window reflection. The mask I polish in the evening, by the morning looks like shit.
But before we get into that, I should probably start with some background and kind of who I am. I grew up in Beaverton, lived in Beaverton, and I'm still living in Beaverton. It's a pretty copy-paste sort of town. There's not much going on with it. I don't have any family outside of the city, so I have nowhere to go outside of here. My whole life, I've always wanted to get out. There's just one little problem. I'm broke. And if I left, I wouldn't have any source of income. So, I can't do that just yet. I've always felt like I'm living in a circle, always moving, but never really getting anywhere. My dream is to break that cycle and do something spontaneous and wild. But like I said, unfortunately, I wouldn't have any money if I did that. So for now, I can focus on who I am and where I fit into this story, if it's a story at all. So I just dropped my phone. That's exactly why I didn't want to fucking bring my camera over, so it's over there still recording. Hello. Okay, I found a really cool brick. I wanted to bring my camera over, but I would have to cross that, and I don't want to risk that. So my plan is today is to just, I know this is really, I'm up in like kind of northern Oregon area, and there's this really cool road. I forget the name of it, but I will find it because I got it up in here. Anyways, I'm just gonna try to do my best to document the my trip there. As you can see here, oh my god, it's all cooked up. I'm driving, and I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. The reason I came out here is not just to film a video, but I'm pushing myself in different kinds of ways, out of my comfort zone. I just kind of fucking left. I didn't have any plan. I guess I could take the time to kind of talk about my own thoughts and what I've been thinking for the past few days. Some change is going on. I am transferring jobs. So that's cool. I'm going to say goodbye to essentially all of my friends. I mean, kind of. Like, I'll still hang out with some outside of work. And I'm about to lose all those connections with many people. So that's a little scary, a little sad. But on the bright side of things, I'm going to meet a whole new batch of people. And maybe I'll make better, stronger friendships from that. When I graduated high school, I thought I would go to a community college right after high school. And I was just going to do that. And then I would figure out something I was into during that time at college, either community or university, depending if I actually figured out what to do. So I tried that. And of course, with this whole COVID thing going on, it wasn't in person. It was still online, which is really cool. And then I did. And then I suffered a lot. I was literally doing 2 classes, part-time college, part-time work. It was terrible. It was a really bad experience. I genuinely tried, and it got me nowhere. So I dropped out. I quit college. I don't know if I'm going to go back. I'm hoping I am, maybe, but I don't know. I didn't mean for this to be depressing or sad. I just kind of did that because I'm depressing and sad. So I guess this is where we are with things, huh? Me ranting to a lens and a microphone for people to enjoy, which is great. It's a great thing that I'm doing. But that's why we're doing this, because I don't want to be sad and depressed and anxious and all those bad things anymore. I want to do something with my life. And I guess this is what I'm choosing. I mean, I'm doing music as well, but that's a whole nother thing. I guess this is what I chose. This is what I'm deciding, I guess, right now. I have this as like maybe sorts of video diary that I just post, and maybe people will like it, maybe people won't. I don't really give a shit. Or I do, but I'm pretend like I don't. I want something to be able to put my creative energy into, because I feel trapped where I am, living with my parents. And I mean, obviously, I could be so much worse off. I'm speaking from a very privileged point of view, but that's not the point of this. That's not the point of this. I want to do something. I have the opportunity to push myself, and I have people around me to push me, and I'm not. And I haven't been. I've been just absorbing everything around me and not doing anything with it. So I decided that's not cool. That's not cool. And I'm deciding to do something with it. And this is what I choose, because I feel like this would be a good thing. This feels good. I think this feels good. I think this is going to be a good thing. If it goes anywhere, fucking awesome. If it doesn't, that's fine. Because if not, it'd be good for my mental health anyways to have some sort of outlet like this that's not video games or kind of playing music. Who knows? Is this enough? So while the adventure of life is put on hold for a little while until I'm able to afford it, I wanted to enjoy the little things that are around me right now while I'm waiting for that. The little things are so often missed by the big picture of life. I feel like we're all too focused on the end result. Like, what do I want to be when I grow up? What do I want to do with my life? And then you end up being way too focused on that end goal instead of enjoying where you are now at this moment and enjoying the things that are happening to you right now. Of course, that end goal is still important. It's still something you should focus on, but you should also spend time with the people that you know now and spend time in the life and the story that you are living through. Because after all, the background to the story is still part of the story. It's how you got there is still, I feel like, is just as important as being there, whatever that there is. So that's kind of, I feel like that's kind of the point of this video, I'm trying to enjoy the little things in my life outside of creating this video, but also I want to enjoy creating this video and not just focusing on what it will be in the end. I'm trying to enjoy getting to that point. So this is why I'm here right now. And a lot of my clips are not in my house because sure, I could just film the talking parts and then go out and film, the parts to fill those, and then all of my talking to the camera would be in my room, and it would be, sure, it might be better quality or whatever. But I wouldn't enjoy it as much. So that's where, I'm at this really cool little park area by my place, and it's really beautiful, and I want to enjoy recording rather than getting recording out of the way so I can edit and getting editing out of the way so I can post. I want to feel every second and feel all of the effort that is going into this. I want to fully digest, I guess, if that's the right word. A bad habit that I have, that I've noticed, is I try to hang out, spend time with as many people as much as I can. And I feel like, and while that might not necessarily be a bad thing, I guess, I'm not using the time that I'm spending with random strangers that I could be spending on people that I already know and people who I want to strengthen friendships with. And I've noticed with a few people in my life right now, I feel like it could be in my own head. I could be totally crazy right now, but I feel like I don't have as good of a connection with them that I could have if I actually put out the effort and I actually spent time with that person, whether platonically or romantically or whatever. And I don't have as good of a connection as I could have. And that's obviously my fault. It's nothing on those people. It's it's totally my fault for that. I'm just kind of explaining on where my headspace is at, I guess. So my goal for this video, if you can call it a goal, which I guess the point of this video is not to have a goal, but whatever. What I want to do more of, I should say, is I want to put effort into the people that I know, and I want to create some genuine connections with them. I'm talking to about a lot of friends in my life that I feel like I haven't spent as much time as I could. So yeah, I decided I wanted to do that, and I want to make good connections with people that I know. So I decided to do just that. I want to spend genuine time and quality time with the people that I already know and stop just reaching out to as many people as I can. So here is my a good friend of mine that I have been hanging out with relatively recently. But yeah, here it is. Here's this, and this is where I would put in the clip. Clips of us being like, get it? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. It's a deep question.
A lot is riding on this.
I know. That's why I'm.
Like our future, like
I know I'm
relationship,
sweating, and
is teetering on this moment.
poop is turtling.
Just integrity and willpower. Three, two. And that was about 2 months ago. I finished that scene, and then I just didn't open the project again for a little while. I don't know exactly why I stopped. I just didn't have any inspiration to continue. Then I kind of fell into a depression episode where I just really couldn't do much of anything besides work. And then I got out of it a little while ago, and then I just kind of forgot about the whole thing. Forgot that I was recording a video, forgot that I had this whole project that I was really, really excited about. So I don't really have a conclusion to it. I just have this little like explain bit. I don't know. Last 2 months are pretty cool. Hair's longer, obviously. I got into makeup. Maybe I'll make a short form sort of video about that. That's pretty sick. Went on a camping trip. I don't know. Not much of anything really happened, but I'm still learning. I'm still figuring out how things work and how to do this. So for now, this is what I got. I mean, I'm proud of it. I mean, it's like 20 minutes of decent footage, so it's not like I didn't do a good job. I don't think. I mean, to me it seems pretty good. But little scrambled maybe. I don't know. I'm trying new things. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and this is kind of the style I went for. Maybe I'll do a different style. I don't know. But I got some plans coming up. I got some pretty cool plans, and I intend on making a video about them. So yeah. Thanks for sticking around. If you're still around at this point of the video, I appreciate it. It took a lot to make it. And yeah, thank you. Bye.